because I have to. Yeah, the setup today, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. It's Friday. We made it. Women Winning Friday today with me, Dwaynia, if you're just joining us. Hey. And my homies. There's Hannah. There's Doreen. We are ready to, search through and find the celebrations, the things that we want to celebrate today, because no matter what we're going through, we're winning. We're always winning. But before we go into the winning, we like to just chat it up a little bit, talk about anything that's going on this week. Um, I know for me, the only big thing that I kept seeing, and I'm like, oh gosh, and it wasn't really the greatest news, was that damn federal budget and what they're not doing for women entrepreneurs. But I'm trying not to be a negative Nelly. Does anyone have anything more fun they would like to talk about?
That is really funny that you talked about the budget because I was waiting for it like an adult. This is the sign of aging for me that I was waiting for the government federal budget that I disliked. And then I sat there and I was like, well, nobody's going to tell me what to do. That was kind of my bounce back of it. What else did I see? I don't recall. Doreen, what do you see this week?
Oh, listen, this week I was in bed, crying myself out pretty much every single day. So that was one of those weeks. So I didn't turn on TV. I didn't watch the news. I was off social media. So today is my first day back for a week. So honestly, I don't know what's the tea, but I'm sure there is like things happening out there in the world, but sometimes also you don't want to know what's happening in the world, right?
Yeah. This is true. I feel, well, I didn't really, well, the Blue Jays home opener happened.
Oh, and the guy, what's his name? The singer and
What
his
singer?
wife, they were there. I saw that today because I came back to live today. So Justin Bieber and his wife,
he was at the game.
Okay. At the Maple Leaf, yes.
Oh wait, that's a different. Okay, now Doreen, the Maple Leaf is hockey. The Blue Jays would be baseball.
It's baseball, yes. I do apologize. Don't be upset at me, people. Okay, I'm going. This week is the week. Okay, people.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, we're gonna forgive her. She probably didn't have chocolate this week. We're gonna forgive her, or maybe even not chocolate today. But
not yet.
Are we looking forward to, because I know for us it's really gloomy outside. Are we looking forward to some nice warm weather? Because
girl, like you know what's terrible is that the weather gave us false expectations. I remember a week ago or like 10 days ago, people were outside almost, t-shirts, shorts, and like living their best life. Hey, spring is here. Hence, spring. Go look for it, spring. Yeah. But girl, if the sun is not coming to us, I'm going to the sun and I'm traveling in 3 weeks.
Oh,
you're done. You're over it. I get it. It's you gotta create your own sunshine.
No, at some point, listen, if the sun doesn't want to come to this country, I'm going to find him or to find it. Okay? Because enough is enough.
We've had it. This is the time when we throw tantrums. We're no longer adults. We're children.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
The tantrum of the federal government budgets and no sun. Like
so what happened? Tell me what happened, because I didn't follow the government budget. So what happened? What did happen? Or it didn't happen though?
It was pretty a copy paste of last year's budget. They really didn't do anything different. They're focusing now on clean tech, which is more male dominated.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of their funding is going. I mean, we do understand that it's needed. However, there's been that huge surge of women-owned business and women of color-owned business that we expect that you still try to inject into that because you see the surge, right? But
wouldn't that be an opportunity then? So I don't know how they are planning to use the money, but wouldn't that be an opportunity to finance women entrepreneurs in clean tech?
it would be, but again, it is more because the people in clean tech, it's very male dominated.
Dominant.
Most of the funds are not going to go to women in clean tech.
Yeah. No, that's
So the
interesting
old boys
actually.
club.
Yes.
But listen, you know what's happening? I don't know if you came through this study. It was last week, and this is really interesting because I was having this conversation throughout the different trainings that I gave in the past few weeks as well, with MPs and CSOs and all the people I'm working with, and they were telling us how there was a fatigue, like a global fatigue when it comes to the terms gender equality, when it comes to women's empowerment, when it comes, supporting women. They were saying they were like, their feedback was like, we have done enough for women. Like, let's move on to something else. So climate change and so on.
Was that
And
women who said that or men?
Men and women, actually, they were both. And the funny thing, at the same time, there was this study that was released, and they found out that among millennials and Gen Z, so basically millennials, this is us, our generation, 52% of millennials believe that we have done enough for women, and that now feminism is hurting men. So we need to stop, using those terms and focusing on those terms. I know, girls. We are the three of us. We know what we are fighting for.
I also need a breakdown with those numbers because I need to know of those 52%, how many of them were white women?
Yeah, I will send you the report.
Yeah.
I will send you the report. They did the survey throughout a couple of countries, 30 countries, maybe, I don't remember. But yeah. But so just to say, like, the government is a reflection of what's happening in society, and vice versa, where when it comes to the notion and the movement of gender equality, women's empowerment, there is a fatigue, and there is this idea that enough has been done. It's now time to focus on something else.
I'm gonna let you talk, Hannah, because I'm fatigued from being behind in the world.
How? It was just one of those. I'm like, how is the work done if we were behind to begin with? Has the ratio of how much males make and females, is that at an equilibrium? Just with that alone.
Especially in the post Pon de Replay session. I mean, the era we are in, and we know its impact on women, right? Pon de Replay has impacted everyone, but women harshly, right? Women were way more affected by the Pon de Replay. So if you don't understand what we are talking about the C something, but here we decided to call it Pon de Replay. And so, yeah, so this is surprising, the turn that the world, society, and governments are taking, because, as you know, I'm working with different governments and parliaments in different countries, and this is a common ground that now I can see from a country to another. So we got to keep an eye open, and we have to work harder, ladies. I know we don't want to be busy, but if we want to make the change happen, if we want to see the change happen, we got to make it happen, and we got to work for it.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like, I know the saying is, if you want to make a change, you have to be the change. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
We're fighting against people who feel that the change doesn't have to be made, and they're the people in power.
Yeah.
How do you fight that?
It's hard. It takes time. It takes generations.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I said I don't think this is an issue that we can fix per se, but we can kind of propel for the following generations to move forward, right? So it's not. I've always said that I said it once when I was on stage that the women of today, right now, are not the women of the future. The women of the future are behind us, and we're still paving the way for them to keep it going, right? If you think about like women rights and voting rights, and when we're allowed to work, just the maternity leave that they give you versus the paternity leave when you're up to bat against your male colleagues in the corporate world, it's really hard, and not even I'm not even going to get into the fact that you have to look a certain way, talk a certain way, be in a certain room, be friends with whoever it is in order for you to even get that smidget that somebody else used to have this person be in their house while they were growing up. That's a privilege that they have, right? Me as an immigrant woman, because I'm first generation, I came here with nothing, right? No connections, nothing, and I've had to force the way through, as opposed to the people that are making the decisions. Uncle Harry went to your second birthday party, and now you're in a room with him, and he's going to put you on stage. He's going to put you on white because he held you.
Yeah.
Nobody held me.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of people have, but
that
Girls, I feel like we are having this conversation like if we were old ladies. And
I do feel like I'm 90. I feel like I'm 90.
Right?
My
Say,
mom's
oh
like giving
yes,
me side
we
eye.
have done our part, we have tried. Now it's up to the next generation. Girl, we are still the current generation.
look,
Right?
I don't
But
care. I am young and supple and spry, okay?
oh yes, you
you see this?
are.
Do you see
Yes,
this
you
face?
are.
Hold on. Oh, let's go.
I mean, when Doreen said millennial, I was like, I'm not a millennial.
Yes, you are.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Yes, you are.
Y'all know when I was born. I was
No.
born October. I mean, I just made it by 2 months. October of 1979. So I'm a Z.
Oh.
Oh.
I just made it.
Oh, we owe you some respect then, huh?
I know. Hold on.
That's right. I know I
Say
look
hello.
it.
Oh, you do. You do.
I thought you were my age this whole time. Really?
Not girl. These old bones.
No, this is this is how we call it. How do you call it? The black, not the black excellence, the black. There is an expression to say that you have a beautiful skin and you look young for
You look forever.
Yeah, there is an expression for that.
The good black don't crack.
Oh yeah, maybe yes.
The
Maybe.
black effect.
Ah.
The black girl magic.
Your skin is flawless.
Yes.
Please
Don't listen to
let me
me.
know what your secrets are at this point, because I feel like
You know, I have good genes in my
Yeah.
family,
Mm.
and I don't know. I don't know
No,
what
but
else.
Hannah is talking. Hannah, you look like a baby for your age. You are a Latina
Oh.
girl. You are like a Caribbean. You have the same genes.
I know. You should see I will show you guys a picture of my grandmother. She's 87. And when she tells people she's 87, everybody's like, no, you're not. You look like you're 63, 65. So
Wow.
it's in the genes. My mom looks super young too. It's just the genes. But my bones, girl, everything hurts. Everything. My toenails hurt some days, I swear.
Well, I mean, talk to Doreen the first week of the gym, and her hair hurt. Like everything.
Everything hurts. I'm like, and I don't even go to the gym, so I don't feel like I have the excuse to say if I went to the gym, you see how you plopped on the couch and you needed help?
Yeah.
I may just never leave. And I have my dog pouncing on me, barking.
At the end of the day, we are winning at life.
Yes,
Everybody
we
on
are.
it, all of us. We are women who are winning at life, not just today, but every day. Everybody, if you're watching the replay, make sure that you drop in the comments your wins for today, your wins for the week, your wins at life at this point, because we just want it all. And make sure you follow these ladies, because we are rotating channels every week to talk about Women Winning Friday. And next week we are on Doreen's channel.
Yes, on
Doreen's
my
channel.
channel.
Yeah,
I will be the
yeah.
host. I will be your
We're
host,
on
ladies.
Doreen's channel next week, and the link to their channels are in the description of this video. So make sure you follow them. And if you would like to jump on up here and tell us your wins, I'm about to put the link in the chat, and you can always join us and tell us your wins. In the meantime, ladies, who wants to go first and tell your wins?
Me.
Okay.
I figured out my win. Okay, so you guys know I've been podcasting for the last 3 years, and I always get asked for video. Why don't you do video? Why don't you do behind the scenes? And I finally had a camera crew, and I did it was a whole thing. I don't know how I did it, y'all, but I did it. And I filmed a podcast episode that will only air on YouTube.
Ooh, I like this. You are giving, like, you are creating exclusive content now.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
Forget
Okay.
it, right? Yay!
That's a
that's
big one.
great. Yes. And you know,
It
people
was
love
something.
behind the scenes. People love behind the scenes. They love to see, what it takes when it works and when it doesn't work. Like people love to see the behind the scenes. So I'm sure it's gonna be a great video, and you're gonna build the momentum. Girl, that's good. Yeah,
That is
because I remember you like recording your podcast sitting on your bed.
Yeah.
So
I know. I know. Now you understand. It was such a big deal
yeah,
for me.
that's a big
I was sitting
move.
there. There was like mics, 2 camera guys, a super cool guest. Like she was so couldn't have fit any better who I brought on. Like she was the perfect first guest for this exclusive. Like it was somebody I really admire. And she has a YouTube channel too, so it worked. It worked. So I want to thank you guys because you've brought me on this YouTube thing, and now that I'm here every week, I'm like, okay, Hannah, what are you gonna do with with YouTube?
Yep. Do it.
Good job. That's a bold move, and that's a good move.
That's a
Yes,
good win.
good job.
Good win.
That was my win, ladies. I did it everything happened that day, but I made it to I was the last person to get there. I was like, how? I'm the one hosting. I'm so sorry. But I made it.
Okay. It's okay. So, Doreen, what's your win?
Oh, nothing fancy. And as I said, I had a very, very rough week. And so my win this week, and I want to say my wins, I will put an S, is to not have given up. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy and a lot of courage and a lot of willingness to not to give up when you feel like everything is falling apart. And I had so many excuses for not showing up today on the show as well, and I decided that no, you know what, you committed and you gotta show up. And sometimes, yeah, it's just the little things, like waking up one day, not crying yourself out, and doing one thing that you didn't do for the week. It's a win. And it doesn't, so I'm sharing it here because, and you know me, I'm always enthusiast, and always I always share my crazy stories and all of this. But sometimes, like, this is the reality also, right? We are not always hyped and all of this. And so so this is my wins for this week. Not giving up on myself.
Yeah. I'm about to honk, but I don't know.
We are happy that you didn't give up on yourself either.
And on you too, lady.
Good.
Yes.
Important too.
Wow. My win is similar because it has been a hell of a week. And it's not over yet because tomorrow there's stuff to be done. And, if you know me, you know that I'm pretty organized and I like to get things done, and I try to cross things off my list. And, I get at it. But this week has been difficult and it's been just draining.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just happy that, I keep saying in my head, you don't stop while you're in it. You have to get through it. So you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I I'm looking forward to a break. I don't know when that break
The
is
4 day
coming.
work week.
Yeah, but there's still so much more that needs to be done. And I feel like I'm being pulled. I just realized something I was supposed to do that I haven't even started. And I don't know how I'm going to get it done. So I need to write
Uh-oh.
it down and try to get it done this weekend. But my win is just that I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going.
Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. We
Keep on
here.
swimming, Dory. Keep on
Yes.
swimming. This
Keep
is
on
why I
swimming.
watched Finding Nemo and Finding Dory this week. This is why.
Call me Dory.
That's
was
the
like,
thing,
"Fix
though.
on, guys."
You doesn't stop swimming in the middle of the pool, right? You have to keep swimming until you reach the other side. So that's what we're doing. That's a big win. Like swimming and to the other side of the pool, it's a big win.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, there are things that I was supposed to do tomorrow that I said, you know what? I don't care if people are expecting it. I'm just not doing it because I just need a moment. I need to just do what I absolutely need to do, and everything else is just going to have to wait.
Yeah.
They can wait.
But
Things can wait.
and that's also the power of being able to say no and set up boundaries when you feel enough is enough. And we talk a lot on this show too. We know each other, and we talk a lot about this show, about being this badass woman, and we are badass women, right? But I think it's important also to show vulnerability and say, hey, even when you are a badass woman, sometimes it's hard. Some days are harder than
Hmm.
others. But being able to say no. Today is the 31st. As a consultant, this is the day I'm supposed to send my invoices, and that's the day I'm supposed to send all my reports. I have done none. And I'm like, listen, I'm not going to stress over it. If I send it today at midnight or on Monday, it's not going to change anything. So it's about,
Yeah.
also being able to acknowledge how you feel and that it's okay to not do the things that people are expecting from you,
Mhm.
and to take care of yourself, or at least to take a small break, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so preach, girls, for all of you, all of
You
you
did
watching us.
good.
I'm glad Hannah is here because she's bringing the energy.
I know. I'm like, we did it. We did
she
it. We
she
did it.
she's our
Trust me.
cheerleader today.
Yes.
I've been on my behind all week long. I could just trust. Even at work, one of my colleagues, stress, you don't really see stress on me. And one of my colleagues at work this week, she goes, I have never seen you stressed until today. I was like, oh, uh-huh. It happens because I'm always like happy. I was like, well, there's all of this happening, but you show up, put some lipstick on, you put a smile on, and you watch Disney movies because you know the ending. That's really that's all I got this week for everybody because that's it, right? There's so many. When you look back at this moment, like this particular moment in your life, the only reason or season that I can give when things aren't going my way is because I'm growing and I'm not used to the unknown, and you both and myself were growing. So we have to go into a different space that's going to require a different version of us, and it sucks. So, it sucks. But this is what has to be done for us to power through. So I'm like a self-help book in my head all day long. Hannah, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna do it. You're gonna keep going all day long. I say this, and then there's some parts of my day. No, Hannah, you're not. No, you're not. Mm-mm. And then I try again, and I have had to be a little pushy this week, and I don't like being pushy, and it's just one of those things I have to move, and I'm in the search of a new apartment, and when I'm talking to the people on the phone, they want to tell me what I need. I'm like, no, I'm telling you what I need. You don't tell me what I need. This is my budget. Can you meet it? No? Okay, thank you very much. When you're
Exactly.
ready to negotiate, you can call me around the 15th when you're struggling with that price. So, you know,
Exactly.
See, that's the badass woman I was talking about, right?
Yep.
I know. Meanwhile, I'm like, I really hope somebody calls me back by the 15th. But you know what? I told my mom, I'm like, go find a place. Don't worry, we're gonna do it. We're gonna find it.
You will.
But it's funny how people love to tell me. I said to one that I'm speaking to today, I said, I've lived in Toronto my whole life. I don't have an issue providing income. I don't have an issue providing credit. I said, I think what you're asking for is unreasonable, even for a newcomer. Like I had to say it because it's not, I don't feel it's correct what they're doing. And somebody needs to regulate this. There needs to be some sort of rules
Yeah.
and guidelines because I saw one of the postings and they asked for 12 months rent. Who has 12 months rent? Like
12
12
months?
months.
It's like no. Some people
12.
they believe Toronto is Dubai. I'm like,
I was like, who has for that amount? Like, it's just unreasonable some of the things that they asked for. So I really put that person in place. I said, do you really think I'm going to skim you for a couple grand? Come on.
Wow.
Let's go.
girl, come to my building. Like there are vacancies, and they just ask for first and last month.
That's it. That's all I
it.
asked for. I need to lower my standards at this point. But I'm confident that being my little pushy self that I am, even though not many people see that portion of me, but me being who I am, I'm like, no, this is what I'm wanting. I'm gonna get it eventually. And I have 60 days.
You're
I'm
not
serious.
pushy,
Hey,
you're assertive.
we have the gym, we have the pool, we live downtown, we have
Found
the little garden. What else do we have here? We have like family rooms, like you can
the whole
I
thing.
mean, the whole thing. Like it's a condo now. They turned my building into a condo
I keep
building.
seeing a lot of that too.
Yeah,
So
come here.
there you go. You probably found a place just like that.
We have the sauna,
Just like
the
that. I know. I need
hammam.
to go on stories like complaining. I'm gonna check it out. Let me know what I almost took it to the IG. I was like, wait, not yet, Hannah. Don't take it to the IG. Give it a second. Give it a second to marinate. Don't take it to the IG. But yeah, that's kind of my week. But I'm still optimistic. I really think that everything will work out for all of us, even if I feel it's just the grit. We're going against the grit and we have to grow.
Yeah.
And that's why we're out here boohooing.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know what? After today, the first quarter blues are behind us. I feel everything is gonna just I need at least a change starting April 1st. I just need to feel that change and not feel the pressure. So we're gonna keep winning. It's happening. I can feel it. So yes, everyone.
April 1st is tomorrow. Get yourself a massage.
I know we're turning the leaf.
Yeah, I'm getting myself a full body massage tomorrow. 1st of April. Let's do something.
I have my accelerator tomorrow, and I have some things to try to wrap up tomorrow so that Sunday is good. And there's a lot of things.
You're gonna come to Danforth.
Yeah, I got to come to Danforth. I have a lot of things to do. So, but you know what? Everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna work. We're all gonna keep winning. I'm gonna have to keep playing that winning song in my head so that I'm, ready to win every day. Shout out to Agent Sasko. Thank you for that song because sometimes I need it. But everyone, make sure you tune in to Dareen's channel next week so that we can celebrate wins. Make sure you drop your wins in the comment because we want to celebrate you too. And make sure you follow Hannah as well. Follow everyone, subscribe, share the video, like the video to help us out. You always wonder, how can I help? Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That's how you help us.
Show some love.
Click, click, click. Click, click, click.
How easy that is. Make our day, make our week. Let you be
please
our win next week.
Yeah. Ooh.
It'll be
Let's
fun. It'll
do
be a
it.
good
Let's
time.
do it.
Hey,
So
we should end the show every week with that sentence. I love it. That should be the last
title,
sentence
Slogan.
of that should be the closing of our show. Like let's be you. What did you say?
let
Become our we.
me do it. Let you be our wins next week. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Oprah or
Drop.
Barbara Walters
Yes,
signing
you
off.
are. You are.
Y'all better stop it. Anyway, bye everybody.
Bye.